Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator here on Alps Panorama at the Northern Sea. So today, if I remember correctly, we need to start off by fertilizing after we save. So these fields are both fertilized, and we need to fertilize this, our big field. So let's use the magic teleport button. It looks like we're going to need to go get more fertilizer. And it's a good thing we have a little bit of money at the moment. So let's go over to the shop real quick and load up on some fertilizer. And tomorrow and the next game day, we will be able to sell 4 of our horses, which will be beautiful and awesome. It'll help us get out of debt a little bit, just a little bit, not much. But hopefully, someday, we will be out of debt. And then we can start making all of our own money. Oh my gosh, my cat is laying on my mouse now. This is insane. They leave me alone until the second they hear me start talking to the computer. And then they're like, oh, it must be time to go bug him. Alright, so let's just buy 3 of them. I know it's going to be more than we can put in here by a little bit. But at least our fertilizer spreader will be nice and full. Let's try not to hit the desk. I don't think they'd appreciate that very much. There we go. Alrighty, just back to our big field, which we were practically there already. It's kind of a shame we had to go fill up on fertilizer. But it's a necessity. Kinda need it. So the other day, I guess, when I wasn't paying attention, they came out with a mod that's for you can buy and sell. I mean, you can sell your bells there, and it's also bell storage, which looks pretty dang cool. I'm trying to think of where we could put it, and as of right now, I don't think there's anywhere we can. But when we purchase our new piece of land, the one, haven't decided which one yet, but the one that, whatever one we do decide to purchase, we'll be able to, I'm going to put greenhouses and stuff down there. And so if we do put greenhouses down and don't really make it a field area, we use it more for buildings, then that would be a good place to put bell storage. I just hope it's not too far away. But then again, we have our mixing wagon thing for the total mixed ration. And so we could take that over and leave it over next to the bell storage area, and we could just mix everything up in the mixing wagon, and then take it over to the cows when they need it. But that's not going to be for a while. Oh my gosh, sorry, my cat's deciding to walk all over things now. Hold on. Alright, we're safe. He's gone. But yeah, just keep trying to plan ahead. Have somewhat of a game plan going on here. Even though it's so delayed and in the future, I wish I could just make enough money and get rid of our debt. because I really don't feel like doing anything else until we can get rid of that debt. Well, I feel like doing this, but what I mean, you know what I mean, don't you? I don't feel like purchasing more land or anything at the moment until we can get rid of the debt, which might actually take a while. I thought we'd be able to pay it off a lot quicker, but it's not looking like it. So I would say in the future we're not going to be so fast or so antsy to be getting loans. They really drive me nuts. Hello. I must have not pushed the button. Thought I pushed the button, but I must have missed it. So I bet you guys can already guess what we're gonna plant in this field. Yep, you got it. You guessed it right. It's soybean, as always, per usual. And I think we filled up our seeder, so I think we should be good to go. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't have to take another trip to the shop at the moment. I look at these fields like the ones ahead of me, like, man, I can't show you. Just dead ahead, like on that huge hill. And I keep trying to think of what you could use. You couldn't really use that for anything. At least, not that I can think of. Everything, it's so steep over there. It would be hard to get anything accomplished. Alright, we're gonna flip around real quick and just take care of that little bit up there in the corner so we don't have to come back up here. And then there's that little piece, probably just glitching. I don't know if you guys can see it right there in front of the tractor. It's lighter than the rest. I don't know if we missed it. Yep, looks like we just missed it. But it's taken care of now. Now we can continue on our journey down here. So we will just finish this field up, start planting some soybeans. I know these episodes have been a bit repetitive as of now, but that's farming, I suppose, and we just got to keep working through it till we can get more money. Those fields over there would be nice. All those grass fields over there. They're nice and rather flat. They don't have to be perfectly flat or anything. I'm not looking for a completely level ground. Just something more along the lines of what we got going here. It can be bumpy and stuff. And after we get done fertilizing, I'll drive over and show you what I mean. Because I looked at one field over there, and I may have talked about it earlier. I just can't remember if I have, or if I just looked at it while I was off camera. But I'll show you one thing that kind of irritates me. And I really like this field over here, but there's one minor thing. But I figured if we're going to be putting buildings here, I'll show you. I'll show you so you guys can understand what I mean. But before I show you, I'm going to set a worker to start seeding this. We'll come pick up and get what he misses, and I'll come take over here in a minute. But it might take a minute to talk about it, so we might as well have a worker start doing some stuff for us. Oh no, we're really low on soybeans. We only have 718. I guess we'll see how much we can get done with that. How much the worker can get done with that, I should say. So yeah, start him up. Go back over here. blocked by an object. Oh, it was me. Duh. Alright. So this is our grass field. We own this, as we already know. That's ours. But this field over here, it looks great, right? Until you come to this. Now, for what I plan on using the field for, it wouldn't be a big deal. You see that dip? Look at this. Watch the tractor. It's hard to tell until you see that dip. I mean, it could be devastating if you were harvesting. So, I mean, especially, check it out right here. Look at this. That's hardcore. It looks like it's from some water runoff or something. But if we were going to be putting buildings here, like I plan on, like greenhouses, maybe some more bee houses, and the bell cell area and storage area, then it should be fine, right? Because I mean, I could go in through landscaping, because it doesn't matter if it's grassy, especially if I want to put a building on top of it. Then we could just smooth it out and get rid of it, or we could leave it in and incorporate it in somehow. Don't know how, but yeah, I think that this piece of land would be good. Here, how do we? Yeah, right here. It's $94,000. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good, and that way it's close to the rest of our farm over here. Just right over here. It's connected to like all of our other fields over there. Our grass field in between our what is now just become practically a soybean field. Oh, I was going to take the fertilizer back to the farm, but that would be kind of pointless, seeing as how as soon as we're done seeding up here, we are going to need to fertilize again. So I guess we'll just come over here, turn that off, and while this guy's doing that, let's see if there's any good sowing. Yeah, that's the one that we can't do. Fertilizing field 4 for $7,000. Let's do that. We'll let this guy continue on his journey, and we'll head over to field 4. Not very far, just right over there. And we will fertilize it. Oh, my volume cut out. Alright, it's back. Alright. Well, we got two little egg boxes. Progress. And we're just going to cut across the grass right here, because that right there is field 4. So we will just cut across the grass. Nobody knows. No harm, no foul. I do too have access to this land. This is field 4, is it not? Field 4. Yes, it is. I just need to get over a bit more. There we go. I think what we'll do is we'll hire a worker for this one, and we'll teleport over here, and we'll take care of the planting once they reach the end. There we go. And they can do that for us, and we'll take care of our own field. I guess we might as well just follow the pattern that the workers laid out for us, just going straight up and down. Might not be the most logical, but it'll get the job done. Whoop, did I miss some? No. Just looked like it for a second. Here we go. Alright, we'll just lift it up, not turn it off. And lay it down again. Just come at it like this. Perfect. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hire a worker real quick. We'll stop him in a minute. I wanted to talk about something. Where is it? Brands. I don't know if all of you guys probably already saw it. I'm slow at the moment, but there was a horse right here. It was like a free DLC. So these are all the things that came in the game already. Just these over here. But then you get over here and you got yourself a slurry spreader, a liquid manure spreader, a liquid manure spreader injector thing. I don't know. What is this about? Does it? Huh. I'm not quite sure. A slurry tender. Huh. And this is an auger wagon. So I imagine it's like, it looks like it hooks to your front loader. So I'd imagine it's like this auger wagon, but it's just a lot smaller. And these auger wagons you can fill up with seed, or you can fill up with grain. Like, take this behind your tractor. You guys probably already know this, but might as well. You take it behind your tractor, and you go up to your harvester and unload your harvester into it, and then you can have a big trailer, and then you unload this into the big trailer, which you use to transport to the sell point. This looks like a new seeder. That's big. Holy crap, it's big. It holds 10,000. It looks like it holds fertilizer and seeds. I think it's giant. Ozzy, calm down, dude. Oh, so this is a direct drill. This one is not. This one's just you have to cultivate first. But look how freaking big that thing is. It's a monster. And this is their sprayer. That's cool. It looks like a tractor. Check it out from the front. It looks like a very tall tractor. I like that. That's a good one. 211,000. Pretty sure that's pretty expensive. This is a fertilizer spreader? Look at it. Really? 36 meters? Are you kidding me? That's huge. What the? Hold on. Just hold on. Oh, I would. Okay, sorry guys. For some reason, I didn't see this 5. See this 5 right here? This is a 5? I didn't see it, and I thought it said $1,000. And then I looked over here at the initial leasing cost, and it's $2,601. I was blown away. I was like, so it's cheaper to buy it than it is to lease it. How's this math working? But yeah, I get you. That's a weird fertilizer, though, I have to say. So yeah, you got all this, and then you can get a map too that goes with all this stuff. Kind of cool. It's like a DLC, like the Henderson, the DLC that just came out that you could buy, like that we got our mixer wagon, but it's completely free. So that's nice. There's no way we're gonna get this whole field done with the soybeans we got, guys. We're gonna have to buy some more. That's unfortunate. Just stop in the middle of what we're doing. Go run to the store. But at least it's not far away. I mean, you can practically see it over there. Really, Ozzy? You crazy bird. Oh, and it looks like we're going to have to take care of a little bit up there on the corner up there on the left that the worker missed. No big deal. We'll take care of it really quick. Well, once we get up here anyway. Just a quick swipe down here, and it should be good. There it is. And there's the birds eating our seeds. Dang birds. I guess they gotta eat too, right? I wish this tractor was strong enough to pull this cedar up the hill at 11 miles an hour. I think we slow down to like 7 miles an hour when we're working our way up the hill. But at the moment, it's kind of unavoidable. And as I stated earlier, not in this episode, but in the series, we do have the Valtra, but I think that this tractor has more power than the Valtra even when the Valtra is fully upgraded. So we'll just stick with this tractor. Probably have this tractor the whole time we are on this map. It's a good tractor. As I pointed out earlier, it can do everything except for using a front loader, which you don't really need, especially if you have other tractors around. And you can't hook up like anything that requires a power shaft output thing up front. But if you have other tractors around, most likely they have that power shaft outlet thing, and they don't require massive amounts of horsepower, so you're good to go. And my bird is freaking out right now. Hey, Ozzy, calm down, dude. Calm down. You know, whenever I'm recording, you guys are like, dang, how do you deal with him? He's so loud. He's not usually like that. He doesn't usually do that unless I'm recording, and then he thinks I'm not paying attention to him, so he does this shriek. Freaking out, shrieking. It's like ear shattering. I'm glad the mic doesn't pick it up nearly as loud as he really is. Contract on field 4 finished. Well, we better finish that so we don't just waste our fertilizer. Collect. Alright, and we'll just let that guy sit over there. Or at least the tractor sit over there for a minute. And we'll pick it up later, once we're done with this. Which will be here soon. And it should still have plenty of fertilizer in its tank to take care of this, especially since we just went and filled it up not too long ago. Just a minute ago. We have to get a screenshot for the thumbnail. So how was everybody's Easter? If you guys celebrate Easter. That's what we celebrate here. Mine was good. I just hid eggs for my daughter. And she found them all, of course. And then she made what we call here, I don't know if you call it what you call them anywhere else, but here we call them deviled eggs. It's like the boiled egg. And you cut it in half and you take out the yolk, and then you put the yolk and you mix it in with some like mustard and mayonnaise and other stuff. I can't really remember at the moment. She knows what to do. And yeah, you mix it all together, and then you take the filling and you put it back in the egg white part of the boiled egg, and then you cover it with paprika, I think, something like that. And then you eat it, and they're delicious. And she made those after she got done finding all the eggs. And we colored eggs, of course, because, you know, that's what you do if you celebrate Easter. So yeah, it was fun. She had a lot of fun. And we had special dinner. And that was Easter. Pretty simple. Nothing too exciting. But I hope you guys had a good Easter, and if you don't celebrate Easter, hopefully it was a good weekend. But that's why I didn't record anything. Well, there's two reasons why I didn't record anything this weekend. One being it was Easter, and we had to get ready for Easter, and then Easter Day is Easter Day, and they don't really do things on holidays. I just hang out with my daughter. And so yeah, but the second reason being, like on Saturday, because Saturday wasn't just, we just colored eggs. I mean, it's not like it took all day. But I got on to see what I could time lapse, and the only thing I could really think about time lapsing is this field. But from what I've noticed from my previous few time lapses is when I take on a time lapse like this, it turns into a super short time lapse, one that's probably not even worth watching in a sense. It's just like, yeah, it may take some time to do it right now, but when I speed it up times whatever speed in my recording software, I speed it up to 800 times, which it's not really 800 times, it's like 8 times faster than normal, I believe, because playback speed is 100% and I speed it up to 800%, so yeah, times 8. It just doesn't seem like this would be a very good thing to time lapse. So I figured we could just wait and start recording again here on Monday, because it's Monday for me here right now, Monday right after Easter. And yeah, those are the two reasons. So hopefully you're not upset with me, but there were reasons. I did think about it though. I was thinking about all the things that I want, like how I showed you the field over there and all that stuff. Thought about tried to make some more plan of attack, as always. I probably won't follow through with any of it. Things will change and ideas will change. Money. Dang, money always plays a part in changing your ideas for you, doesn't it? Ozzy, calm down. You know what? Let me see. Before I say it, let me turn around. Yep, we might, maybe, just maybe, we might be able to get this whole field done with the soybeans we have. We have 4% of our seeder left. Nope, we're not going to. We're not. There's no way. Ozzy, calm down, dude. I'm right here. We'll see, though. We might. That would be pretty lucky. We only have a few more strips to do, so you know what? We might actually do it. Nope, we're not. There's no way, because it took, now that I think about it, it took 1%, oh, it's going to take over 1% just to do this section. Just that one strip. Now we're down to 101 liters. And we have to go back down. Now we're down below 100 liters. Nah, we're not going to. That's going to suck. We're going to have to go get seeds for the teeniest little strip. But oh well. You got to do what you got to do. And I could have went and got seeds before we started this, which is probably what I should have done. You live and you'll learn, right? In the future, I won't test the limits. That's probably a lie. I'll probably do it again. So don't hold me to it. don't have access to this land. It's my land. Leave me alone, okay? Okay, so we're gonna have to do this. Oh, we're gonna be planting stuff backwards, it looks like. One question I have for you guys is if you like seeing me do all the work like this, or if you would prefer me to do as other YouTubers do, mainly the bigger ones. Start the work, like if I was to start doing this field a little bit, and then cut towards the end of it. And then you guys don't have to see all the in-between. Like, if you think this is boring. But, I don't know. I think it's kind of nice for you guys to be able to see everything I'm doing, but I can also understand if you don't want to see every minute detail. So just let me know, and we can, if you want to try it the other way, we can give it a try for a while and see how that plays out, see if it's better for you guys. The last thing I want to do is bore you guys, because that is not the reason I do this. I don't do it for you guys to be bored. That would be pretty dumb. Here you guys go. Here's a video to make you bored. You know what, guys? This might actually be enough. Because all we got left is the teeniest little strip up there. We have 20 liters of soybeans left, dude. Like, I don't know how many liters that would be, but I'd imagine like a cup full. Not like a literal measuring cup. Well, if you live in America, we use cups. But like a glass full of seeds, I'd imagine. Look at that, we did it. Woohoo! Yeah, that was a celebratory jump. Because I had my doubts. Seriously had my doubts. But you know what I think we should do? I think we should go to the store and fill this up so it's ready for next time. That's another thing I want to ask, is if you think, or if you would prefer me to do stuff like that, getting seeds and stuff off camera. I'll never go and buy new equipment. Well, I'll try to remember to never go and get new equipment off camera, because I think that's important that you see the decisions that I have made and why I have made them, and hear my thought process on why I purchased a certain item over another item. I think that's an important thing. But going to pick up seeds, going to get lime, you know, stuff like that. You've seen it countless times, and you've seen it when you do it. So if you don't want to see the process like this, then that's fine. But I need to know. I need to know what you guys want to see and how you guys want the video to be played out. So the two questions I have are: do you want to see the entire process of me planting a field or fertilizing a field, or would you like me to split it up and see the beginning and see the end of each? Or would you guys just like me to do a whole bunch of work and show you what I've done? I don't know. It's up to you guys. I'm cool with any way, because anyway I have to do the work, so it doesn't really matter to me how we go about it. But I just tried to take a different approach than other YouTubers that I have seen. Push that out of the way. No, that was awesome. Okay. So we will buy one more big bag of seeds, it looks like. Might not fill it up all the way. That's good enough. For now, anyway. Now we gotta head back to our farm. One thing I want to set up is they have that auto driver thing where you can drive things, and I wouldn't use it for anything crazy, but it's a mod. I don't know what it's called, so forgive me, but it's like an auto drive, and like if you do it on Ravenport, you can select your guide to do a certain path. And the only reason I would like to use it is for, say how our guy over there in the that fertilized that field over there, field 4, I could tell them to come home. You know what I mean? Like, so instead of just abandoning my tractor over on a foreigner's field, you know, in somebody else's field, they would bring my tractor back to the farm. I think that'd be kind of cool. So I'll have to, that's something I'll look into, and then I'll show you guys how it works and try to take care of that, something like that on camera. Don't hold me to it though, because I might forget that I said it. But now, let's do exactly what I was talking about and go pick up our abandoned tractor. Take it home. It's 2:37. Well, it's 14:37, 14:38, but in standard time, not military time, I guess. That's what we call it in America. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Military time is the 14:38, and then standard time would be 2:38. Well, 2:39 now. But we're getting closer. The whole point of me saying that was for me to say that we're getting closer to tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a good day, as I've stated earlier in this episode, because we are going to sell our horses. And that will be glorious. Let's go have a look at how our cows are doing over here. They're making a mess, but that's okay. We'll clean it up shortly. I wonder how much milk they've made. Probably nothing, seeing as how I have, like, no cows, really. But let's go see. Just hook it up, I believe. 3,662. That's better than nothing. We're like halfway there. And our bees are still over there being bees. Go figure. Oh, gotta turn it off. How are our chickens doing? How many do we have? Oh. We still have 23, 24 if you count the rooster. And they've made 68 eggs. Next animal in 3 hours and 30 minutes. Is that in-game time or is that real life time? Not sure. These chickens, well, it's probably because I don't have very many, but in my Michigan playthrough, the chickens were ridiculously messy. I had a bunch of chickens. It was a large one like this, but it was like full, completely full, and I never sold any. I just had them for laying eggs. But this thing would fill up big old pile really quick, which I'm sure soon enough these guys will be doing. Still got, these have the first stage of weeds. They don't even fill up the field. This one has no weeds as of yet. What the? Did you see that? Down at the bottom right, it said needs lime somewhere. Whew! Had me worried. I was like, did I really do this? No way. And look, here's our eggs. Very nice. Oh, that's one thing we'll have to do soon, is I'll show you how I move eggs. If you've watched my Michigan series, you've already seen it, so it's just going to be a repeat and not very cool. But I think the way I move eggs is rather fascinating. At least at first. And here's our pig pen. Empty pig pen. Alright guys, well I think that's going to wrap it up for today. I don't want to start doing too much and make the episode too long. But yeah, as always, I thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. And you guys have yourselves a wonderful morning, day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you're at.